playing here in the American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Out to Doncic. That three off the mark. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Oh, Turner in position. And that one is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Washington. And it's good from the elbow.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Irving. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Gafford. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He gets it in there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Pacers making a switch here.
Isaiah Jackson.
Mavericks trailed by 4. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Jackson misses. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it. Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Inside. Halliburton outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Outside Irving. There's a screen by Washington. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 8 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And they get it back. Jackson, that's good. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
It's been all about Luka Doncic. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Here's Shepherd. And McConnell gets it to go.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Pass to Shepherd. And it's blocked. Here's Jackson. Shepherd with the ball. And a wide open look from Mathurin. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing, Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Buries it from three-point range. McConnell's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And here's Washington outside. And it's the Pacers' ball. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Indiana.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And it's Irving missing. Outside Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Back to Jackson. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need this. Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, You cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good. 6 points for Siakam.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he recovers it. Siakam outside. Oh, Turner in position. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Pass to Turner. Gafford with the steal. Here's Irving. Siakam pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And the rejection by Gafford. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the shot's good from Halliburton. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. .119 left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Irving. Over Halliburton. No good from Irving.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The shot by Turner, no good. Mavericks trailed by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Washington missing. Pacers leading by 9. To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Now Irving. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Dallas moving it around. And that one's good, Irving.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 7. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Back to Irving. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 12 in the game.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer and the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. They grabbed their own miss. The shot by Turner, no good. Thompson outside. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a fluidity to that drive, but there's also a toughness to finish through contact.
Good work defensively by Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Just his first attempt. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Mavericks trailed by 13. And they double up Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Floats it up there for Siakam.
Can't even quit right.